The year 2032, Friday. Well, I haven't written this thing in years. I was getting home from work today and I saw this thing lying under a stack of paperwork. I guess I used to like writing in it when I was a kid, so I figured I'd give it another try. Jesus, there's a lot of catching up to do. Where to start? Rowley's gone. No, not dead or anything. He just moved away. He's lived in Boston for 7 years now, I think. I don't even remember anymore. Damn, I haven't spoken to him at all since he left. I still don't really want to talk about it. I worked a good job, I guess. Me and Bryce Anderson work at this office downtown. I mean, it's not like I enjoy it, but it pays the bills. Am I happy? I'm not sure. Sunday. Roderick still lives in Plainville, like me, but not Manny. He decided he was too good for us and went to New York in his 20s. The rest of the family still hasn't forgiven him. Me and Roderick will see him if he's in town, but not Mom or Dad. Speaking of which, they're still living in the same house. Yeah, it's pretty old now, but they seem good there. Roderick's married now. He's met the woman. He's met this woman about 8 years ago, and they've got a kid. I don't know if I'm jealous or what, but Roderick seems to be the one who knows what he's doing. We have no fucking commentary to give because we already read this. Tuesday. Yeah. So Roderick's married. Me? I never thought about settling down. It's not like I don't get around. I do. But I've never actually had a serious relationship. Currently, I'm not seeing anyone. Guess I could say I've been busy with my job or something. But I'd just be making excuses. Work keeps me occupied, but it hasn't really been something I need to bring home. Plus, Bryce and I never really made it past being colleagues, so we don't do anything outside of the office. Hold on. I'm getting a phone call. Hello? Who voiced Roderick?
Oh, Roderick? I voiced Roderick. Get to the hospital
Alright.
now. It's dead. The cancer's gotten worse.
Shit. Wednesday. Alright, I did it. I just bleep it out, dude. Wednesday.
I don't
I guess
care.
I
I
had to
don't
come
care if you
clean.
curse.
I guess I had to come clean. Dad was diagnosed with lung cancer over a year ago. He started treatment about almost as soon as he found out. A couple months back, the doctors told us that the cancer went into remission and we wouldn't have to worry about it anymore. Then, during a checkup, they found another tumor. So I guess the doctors are just bullshit. Mom hasn't really been taking it well, which I guess is totally fair. For now, their savings are just covering the medical bills, but that won't last forever.
Michael, I can't swear.
Thursday. Okay, that's fine.
Read, you idiot.
It's Thursday.
Right, Kesley,
You're
you
never gonna
always
believe.
ruin
What?
everything. What?
All right. Thursday. You're never gonna believe who just showed up at the hospital. That piece of shit Manny. After almost a decade, this is when he decides to see Dad. Damn it, Roderick must have told him. I wish he told me, instead of just letting him walk in unannounced. He's in the hospital lobby with me and Roderick right now, and Mom's with Dad. Neither of them know Manny's here yet. Manny wants to go see them now, so I guess we'll have to let him. Who's voicing Frank?
Deepest.
Get the fuck out of here right now.
Said the line.
Thursday. It didn't take Manny long to leave after it.
What?
He already did.
Yeah, he said the line.
Uh, Thursday. It didn't take Manny long to leave after that. He tried to talk to us on the way out, but Roderick took care of that. I'm home right now, trying to think all this through. For the first time in a long while, I'm genuinely scared. Not just for Dad, but for myself. This is never what I thought my life would be like when I was a kid. Why couldn't I have that life? Is there something wrong with me? I need someone I can talk to about it. I don't think Mom and Dad have ever truly understood me. So not them. Roderick maybe, but I'm not gonna lie. Him and his perfect life kind of intimidate me. Sure as hell not many. There's only one person I can think of who I want to talk to right now. Dear Rowley. Alright, next part.
Dear Rowley, I have strong in hold on, I'm trying to think of something stupid to say. I have strong romantic feelings for you, Rowley. Please make out
It's
with
not a
me.
diary, it's a journal. It's not a diary, it's a journal, I promise. No, Friday. Alright, before I say what happened next, there's something I need to get off my chest for a long time. So here it goes. 7 years earlier, Rowley and I were best friends. We've spent pretty much every day together since middle school. We went to we went to college together and even moved into the same neighborhood afterwards. I was applying for a job at Funbrain Games, the company that made Twisted Wizard. Raleigh had actually managed to get Zooey Mama in the local paper. He got good pay, and from what I remember, he was he was doing a really good job. I was probably the happiest I've ever been in my life, but it only took one phone call for everything to change forever. 7 years earlier. So, Raleigh got a call from this comic syndicate in Boston. They'd seen his work, and they'd wanted to offer him a position. The thing was, they only had room for one more cartoonist, so if Raleigh wanted the job, he'd have to move to Boston within 2 weeks. Now, I wasn't in a particularly good mood already, because Funbrain Games had just denied my application, so when Raleigh gave me the news that he'd be moving to Boston in 2 weeks, I was devastated. The day before he moved, I told him to meet me on the roof of our old middle school for old time's sake. I had something I had been waiting a long time to tell him that I needed to say before he was gone. I love you.
Yeah, I love you too, man.
No, I'm serious. I don't know if I'm bi or what, but I love you.
Dot,
He
dot,
left the next
dot.
morning. You don't have to fucking go in your mic and say dot dot dot. Nah. But he left the next morning. We haven't talked since.
Posted.
Period. Thursday. It's been a week since I tried to get in contact with Raleigh. He still hasn't responded. At this point, I've only got one option left. Dot dot dot. Now leaving Plainville. Welcome to Boston. There's a Joshy poster right there. In
Yo,
the
gotta love
background.
Joshy. This is the
Yeah.
best part.
All right.
I'm not
Thursday.
gay, Greg.
Stop.
All right. Next page. Saturday. My father's dead. He's gone. I'll never see him again. I'll never be able to talk to him again. I'll never be able to tell him what I thought of him. What I really thought of him. This was the man who made me hide my sexuality for the last 3 decades. He's the reason I'm miserable. I remember when I was 16, I tried to tell him the truth. He didn't take it well. He never talked to me again. I guess he never talked to me about it again. I guess he figured I'd changed my mind. I should have gotten this off my chest when I had the chance. Should have told him when I could. I don't think I'll go to the funeral. Roger told me that it will be on Monday. I haven't even been in Plainville. I've been living in my car in Boston for the past 2 days. I guess this means I'll have to write down what I thought of him instead of actually saying it. Just like every other genuine emotion I've ever had. Fuck you, Dad. Alright, next page.
Lamau.
Wednesday. The funeral was just 2 days ago. I didn't go. I ended up driving back to Plainville yesterday because there's really nothing left for me in Boston. I found a terminal letter from the office in my mailbox, which I guess I should have expected when I wasn't at work for a week. I realized I needed to have some sort of closure with Dad, so I decided to visit his grave last night. I guess I really wasn't the only one with that idea, though. When I arrived at the cemetery, I detected the smell of gasoline. It suddenly made sense when I saw Manny standing at Dad's grave with a lit match. Jesus. You lit that bitch on fire.
Gone,
I don't
destroyed,
know.
reduced to atoms. Nothing left.
I don't know what I wanted to do there last night, but it sure as hell wasn't that. I feel sick. Thursday. I couldn't deal with this by myself anymore. I needed someone to help me. It was only a matter of time before I became Manny, and after what I saw he was capable at the graveyard, I couldn't let that happen. I wasn't about to let hate dominate my life anymore. I was scared of what Mom and Roderick would think of me after skipping the funeral. I was pretty raw after what happened with Rowley, so it took a lot of nerve and even a lot more alcohol to do what I did next. I feel. I'm not sure what I feel.
I
What
think
Bryce
Greg is
and I did
gay.
last night wasn't. Yeah, I'm starting
Yeah,
to.
I'm starting to
I
see that.
feel. I'm not sure what I feel. What Bryce and I did last night isn't something I've ever done with another man. Like I said before, I've never been able to move on from Rowley, but I think I just did. I think I'm happy. It's been so long I don't even remember what that feels like. Friday. I guess you could say my day didn't start too well. And Bryce, about my job. Who's gonna voice Bryce?
Is that what this was about? Jesus Christ, Greg. You can't do this to people. Get out. Dot.
Dot. Perfect. Worst.
Dot.
The worst part is he wasn't even wrong. I've done this my whole life. I've manipulated and lied about into getting my way. I guess I am no better than Manny or Dad. I figured I'd cut my losses and go home, but I guess I can't even do that. Because all I found when I arrived was a locked door and an eviction notice. I should probably explain this a bit better. I hadn't had much money saved to begin with, but when Dad got cancer, I ended up chipping in on his medical bills, and my paycheck just barely covered the rent. As soon as I got fired, there wasn't enough cash left. I'm still not ready to see Mom or Roderick, so I guess I'll take my chances on the streets. Friday. I'm not sure how to say this, but I spent the night at Playville homeless shelter. That's not even the craziest part. Fragley was there. I guess I let my guard down because I ended up talking to him and even telling him what I've been going through. All right, who's voicing Fragley? Who's voicing homeless Yoda Fragley?
I'll voice Fregley.
That
All
is
right.
the longest. That is the longest portion I've seen for a character outside of what is
Look,
that guy's
Greg,
name?
my dad wasn't around a
Greg.
lot. I don't know if you knew that, but when he was pretty bad. He hit me. He hit my mom. Eventually, sometime during elementary school, Mom told him to leave. Even though he was a total piece of shit, I still missed him. It wasn't easy without him. Mom barely had enough income to support me. You probably remember how I coped, never quite acting normal. He took quite the mental toll, and I don't think I ever recovered. It's not like we could afford therapy. I know we weren't really friends, and I don't blame you for that. I've always had my mom, though she's the best friend I've ever had. I don't want to tell you what to do, man, but I really think the best thing you can do is see your mom. At the end of the day, family's family.
Damn. Who would have thought the best advice I'd ever been given would be from Fragley? All right, next page. Let's go.
I just want to say, I
Saturday.
think I just saw a Dream Smut fanfic.
All right, let's just pass by. Let's just not go down that rabbit hole, you know. Saturday. Well, after what Fragley said,
Rabbit
I
hole.
decided it was time to see Mom. I wasn't sure how I felt when I knocked on the door of my childhood home, but the moment the door opened, I broke. Neither of us said a word. For what seemed like a lifetime, we stood there, motionless. Then it all spilled out. All our pain took the form of a million teardrops streaming down our faces. We talked for ages in the old living room about Dad, Roderick, and even Manny. We agreed it would be the best if I stayed there until I got my shit together. Once I thought Mom went to bed, I remembered something about the old house. Way back in middle school. It said something twice. Jesus. I remember something about the old house. Way back in middle school. I hid my Mima's diamond wedding ring here in case I ever needed to pawn it to get myself out of some god awful situation. Like the true asshole I am, I thought now might be that situation.
Question mark.
All right, Saturday.
Now.
Line.
Like a broken line.
Wait. Greg, what have you done?
Like a broken record. That's all she could say. At first, it was in a hushed voice, repeating it at increasing volumes, until finally, one last time, she fell to her knees and screamed. Scream the line, Bart. Come on.
Say the line, Bart.
Greg, what have you done?
I wasn't sure what to do. I couldn't say anything. I dropped the ring and ran. I'm not sure where to go. After an hour of what I thought was aimless running, I realized where I was. Roderick's front lawn. It took one look through the window, seeing Roderick with his wife and kid, to realize I can't do this. I thought I could, but I can't. What would I even say to him? What could he even do? All I can do is all I can do is screw everything up. And he doesn't need that in his life. Nobody does. I'm done with this. I'll just have to sleep in the alley. Sunday. First of all, let me get something straight. This is no longer a journal, it's a suicide note. I'm not emotionally equipped to keep living like this. I've ruined every relationship I've ever had. I've got nowhere left to go. I'm truly stuck in this world with a bunch of morons who don't love me. That's what it's come down to, isn't it? Love. See, that's the thing. I've got a lot of love to give, but I've never gotten any back. Maybe when I was a kid, but even then, I don't think my parents ever really loved me. It looks like I've lost everything I have to live for. So I guess this is the end. Alright, next page.
Say the line, Bart.
Alright, who wants to...
No, this is
Wants to
this is
read,
the female line. This is the female line.
Wait, I have to
Oh
read
yeah,
all
Holly
of
Hills read this.
Wait, I have to read all of this?
Yes.
Yeah, all the newspaper.
Oh my god. Plainville man takes his life. Community left in shock. Nobody expected such tragic news on the calm morning of October 2nd, but at approximately 3 p.m., longtime resident Gregory Heffley, 37, jumped off a 5-story building downtown in an attempt to end his own life. Paramedics rushed him to the nearest hospital where he was put on life support. He spent the next 4 days in, what is that word? Comatose, before waking up one final and uttering the name Rowley in a trance-like state. Afterwards, he fell back into a coma and was pronounced dead within an hour. Greg was actually good friends with the world-renowned cartoonist Rowley Jefferson, who made a statement on his death. Greg was my good friend, my best friend, and I cannot describe how horrible this makes me feel. Greg and I had a very complex relationship that I don't think either of us really understood, and it was my biggest regret. My biggest regret is not exploring it more. Jefferson confirmed today Zooey Mama will be a tribute to his friend. When Heffley's family was asked to interview on the subjects, his brother Roderick recommended, I only wish he would have talked to me about it. Wald's mother Susan was too distraught for words.
All right, I'll read the Zooey Mama joke. Knock knock.
Hold on, I lost
Oh my
the
god.
page. My fucking Discord crashed. Sorry.
Okay.
Hold on. Hold on a second. Let's get back here.
It was page 19, right?
It was 19. Yeah, part 19.
Alright, thanks.
You there?
Say the thing.
All right. Knock
Yeah.
knock.
I did it. Huh?
Thermos.
Excuse me?
Thermos would be some way to tickle your funny bone.
Say what?
Blank face. Zooey Mama.
Why?
Oh god, I hate this.
There's just awkward silence in between
All
the
right.
song, dude. That was like,
Next fucking page, guys. Look at this.
Hold
Friday.
on. I need someone to
Well,
get the what do you call it? The FNAF song, the sad one that plays at the end of FNAF 3.
you can edit it in, dude. Well, it's been a long time since I've written in this. I'm
No,
not sure
hold on.
where to
Pause
start.
it. Hold on. I got an idea. I got this.
You got a music bot, right? Right? Music bot,
No,
right?
forget the music bot.
oh,
FNAF 3 good ending.
that's kids. No, get the music boy. Get the music boy. Skip the music boy.
No, too late. I already got it.
What's up, guys? My name is Bryce.
That
and
is
welcome to
not
Games.
the
Today I'm
FNAF
gonna show
3
you
good
guys how to
ending.
get
That
the
is not the
Well.
song.
good ending.
That is not the song.
Fucking play the FNAF.
Alright, I got it. Read it. Read it.
Alright. Well, it's been a long time since I've written in this. Not sure where to start. 1 year ago, I tried to kill myself. I survived. Barely. I spent the last year in the hospital, lost the use of my legs. The local paper got lazy and declared me dead the second I flattened. They weren't wrong, I guess. The old Greg Heffley's dead. I never realized what life was until I lost it. It doesn't matter what people think of me. My life is my own, and I need to take charge of it. I spent a lot of time in recovery, so I chose to take advantage of it. I started talking to therapists, trying to fix myself. They actually told me not to write in this anymore, but I needed one last entry. Today, I leave the hospital. Today, I start my new life. Never again dwelling on the past. Today, I forge my new path in the future. Greg Heffley. Alright, next page. Just to read the last page, because it's really good. The prologue.
Wait. The prologue's
Last
the
page.
part for the next
Just
book.
the first page of
That's
the
the
prologue.
that's part of the next book.
No, but let's read the first page of the next book, because it adds a lot. Childhood. Chances are, you already know who I am. If not, my name is Greg Heffley, CEO of Funbrain Games. I guess that deserves some explanation, but it's a long story, so here's the simplified version. I grew up in the town of Plainville, Massachusetts, with my wonderful brothers, Roderick and Manny, and my loving parents, Frank and Susan. I discovered my passion for gaming early in my life, a passion that I was fully supported by my caring family and friends. Basically, I had a perfect childhood. 7 years ago, I was offered the amazing opportunity to move to Boston and work at Funbrain Games. Obviously, I took it. Alright, that's it.
I'm letting the
That
music
was
play
awesome, guys. We did it.
out. So sad, dude.
Dude, Groovy is deafened.
Oh yeah.
Why?
Yeah, I know.
It's kind of let the music play out.
I'm just letting the music play out.
We don't hear the music, dude.
Well, I hear the music, okay.
Wait, are we on Rich and Famous Part 1?
Shush.
No,